Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, The Life of Nina.
Hi everybody, I'm going to be making chili today, so I thought I'd show you guys how I make my chili. I've got the pan warming up. This is the beef that we get. It already comes pre-packaged in 1 pound packages, which that's why I like that, because you just cut it open and pour it out into the pan. And I think it's still froze a little bit, so it might take a little bit longer to get it to go. So I may have to defrost these 2 packages and get them done.
Okay, be right back then, okay?
Okay, while that's defrosting, I'll get started. Put my beans and my tomatoes into the crock pot. I've already got it going, so it's hot. So as I'm putting the beans and tomatoes in, they'll be getting warm for whenever I put the hamburger into it. So what I usually do, I'll do a can of the beans and then a can of tomatoes, which it probably doesn't really matter, but it just kind of mixes them up together as I'm doing. I need a paper towel. Okay, so this hamburger is starting to go. I'll probably needed to defrost it too, but I already had it in the pan, so we'll just let it sit here and go for a little bit. So just keep adding your chili beans.
Do you mind showing them a can of each thing that you're using?
This is Bush's Best chili beans. It's mild chili sauce. So it's already got the chili sauce in it. Get all the beans out. And then Hunt's diced tomatoes. This has got sweet onions. Usually I don't use this with sweet onions, but that's all they had on the shelf because they're having a big sale at Myers. So everybody was buying everything, but so like I said, I just alternate.
So how many are each do you put in?
I'm doing 3 cans of beans, 3 cans of tomatoes, and 3 pounds of hamburger. And once the hamburger starts going, I'll show you what I do with it also. Another reason I like this hamburger from the meat market is because you don't have to drain grease off of it. Usually will be pretty good at not having very much grease at all on it, so that helps too. Of course, you want your chili a little bit greasy, but as it sets for a day or so, usually that's about it, because we usually eat it within a day or 2 days. It'll get a little bit more grease on it.
This chili, well, it's cool here in Ohio today. What's the temperature out there?
About 44 degrees, I think.
So this is a perfect time of year for chili. And he does all of the chili making at our house.
So I've got all the beans and tomatoes in there, so I'll put the lid on just so it'll get warm. Get this going. I thought I laid this hamburger out yesterday morning, so I thought it might be thawed out, but It didn't fall out like it usually does. Okay, I've got this pound of hamburger going good now. So what I usually do is it's frying. I have minced onions that I dump into each. We might as well finish that one off. Dump into each pound of hamburger. And then I have chili powder. And depends on how spicy you want it, but I usually add the chili powder in with the hamburger so that way it's all in together. And you can use crushed red pepper if you want. It'll make it a little bit hotter, but I don't add a whole lot of that to it because it'll tend to make it really hot. And then just stir all of that together while it's going.
And your other 2 pounds are in the defrosting
Yeah, the other
still.
2 pounds are defrosting, so it won't be as bad whenever I get them out to get them cooked. You don't have to use a crock pot. I use a crock pot because we'll just let it set and stay warm all day. And then that way if somebody gets hungry, it'll be warm and they can go ahead and just come in and get it, and have them all. We buy corn chips, shredded cheese, and sour cream to put in with the chili.
You can show them a big bowl of it fixed like that when you're done too.
Yeah. Whenever I get it all done, then I'll. And if you look at this hamburger and you look at the skillet, there is no grease hardly. Just a tiny few drops in there. And that's why I said I like going to the meat market, and really it's more expensive there than at the store. So this pound of hamburger is done. So take the lid off, and I'll just dump this right into the tomatoes and...
Can I get over there a second?
Yeah. And then just take a big spoon.
Hold on 1 second. Can you plug in that light there above the...
Oh. Yeah.
It's shadowed over here. I got to show you guys what he's doing though in between all this. Can you see his phone sitting there?
I'm watching the Ohio State game. They play now. Michigan plays tonight at 7:30. So
there you go, honey.
But then I just pour the hamburger in, mix everything in together, get it all mixed up good. And you can see now that this crock pot is getting pretty full. And by the time I get the other 2 pounds of hamburger in here, it'll be pretty well filled up with chili. So that'll last us today and tomorrow on eating on it.
All right, we'll be back.
Okay, we got the other 2 pounds of hamburger in now, and you can see how red this hamburger is, how lean it is. That's why I'll go and get it, because I like it like that.
It's actually a Mennonite place.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll dump some onion chips in here. I like to add quite a few. Gives it a good flavor to it. And then add some chili powder with a hamburger. Just lightly cover quite a bit of the hamburger. And then, like I said, I will add a few of the, as soon as I figure out, there it is, the crushed red pepper, just for a little bit of heat, but not a whole lot. Because I know some people don't like spicy. And you can smell the chili powder in here. So it's going to make it a little warm, a little spicy, but it won't be bad.
I want to tell all of you people out there, especially the ladies, if your husband doesn't help do any of the cooking or anything, don't lose hope, because my husband, we were married how many years before your transplant? 25, something like that?
Yeah.
And I don't think that he ever cooked anything but pizza. Wasn't it?
No,
And
I've always made chili.
no, you didn't start making chili until after, when we had the kids, when we adopted the girls.
Yeah, because we'd have the chili cook-offs at church, and I would make chili
And
for
he would
that.
win them too. But anyway, he didn't start until we adopted the girls in like 2001. So we were married for quite a long time by then. We've been married almost 34 years now. So anyway, don't give up hope. Encourage them just like you do your children. Encourage them. This is an easy meal, and you know, of course I could do this, but I encourage him he enjoys doing it, and from doing this and winning some chili cook-offs from the church, he's started doing a lot of other recipes, and he's really gotten into looking up recipes online and trying them out. So,
And what was funny was when I was sick with my liver, I never was hungry, which they said most people aren't, but I would watch Food Network channel all the time. And I guess from watching that and stuff and watching everybody cook on there, after my transplant, I really like to cook now, a lot of this stuff. And so we've tried different recipes and stuff that I found in the magazines and watching them on TV and stuff. So
I'm proud
it's
of him.
good.
Yeah, I'm proud of him. And it helps us out too. Helps me and Mom out. And
So just keep turning your hamburger over until it all gets nice and brown. And even with 2 pounds of hamburger, you don't see much grease out of this hamburger. Right there's all the grease you get out of 2 pounds of hamburger with this.
I say a lot of that's
meat.
just moisture. I mean,
Yeah.
doesn't even look like it's greasy.
So this looks like it's getting pretty well done. There's a few pieces here that I need to get down on the bottom of the pan. Turn it back up a little bit now. I turned the pan down when I put these 2 pounds in because they would have got done way too quick if I'd left it up. So now that I've got them getting pretty brown, I'll turn it back up and get it done quick. And get the crock pot ready to put it in there.
Okay. And really, after this is done, you leave it in the crock pot. You can let it sit all day long, right? On
Yeah.
simmer. But it's actually done whenever everything gets warm in there. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I just put it in the crock pot just in case somebody gets hungry later, it'll still be warm. You can do it in a regular, like stock pot or whatever, but if you do it in the crock pot, it'll stay warm all day and you can just kind of eat on it.
Okay.
And most of the time when I make chili, it's this time of year, fall and winter, because it's colder then. And we like to just sit down with a big bowl of chili and watch TV and eat. So.
All right, we'll be back with the finished bowl.
All right, I'm ready to eat. So first, I always put my Fritos in. Whoa, that's enough. They started coming out faster than I thought. And then I'll put my chili on top of that. Stir it up a little bit. You can see the steam coming off of it, so it's good and hot. Give me about 3 good scoops of chili on there. Then get a spoon. Put some sour cream in it. And some shredded cheese. You get mild cheddar, that's what we use. You can use whatever you like. Put that on there. That'll melt down in with the chili and sour cream and stuff. And enjoy.
Do you want to taste test it for us?
Yeah. And I bought me some chocolate milk, so I'll drink a big
Chocolate milk?
thing of chocolate milk with it. I'm done drinking pops.
Tell them how much the chocolate milk is here.
Chocolate milk at Walmart was 98 cents. Okay. Really good.
Good stuff for a cool
Good
day.
stuff.
Thank you, hon.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Bye.